So, welcome back. Now, on our today's lesson, I'm going to teach you on how to use some of these sensing blocks here. Yeah, as you can see already on our Scratch, we have already the code here, and we've used this block or the sensing block. Yeah, as you can see, we as far as I know, you already learned some of the sensing blocks na itinuro ko last lesson natin on our previous videos. And some of that is the touching, then key press. Yan, these two is some the sensing blocks na itinuro ko on our past lessons. But now I will be teaching you all of these sensing blocks and how we will use it on our project. Now let's move on. So as you can see on this code, we can see here that we already used glide to a random position so that Nemo, I will name it Nemo, and so that Nemo will glide to a random position every time we click the green flag on a random position while turning 60 degrees. So as you can see here, but if we touch the edge of the stage, or let's say the background, if we touch this edge, everything will stop. So as you can see, we just need to wait him to touch the edge. Yan. Already stop after touching the edge. Now, what if he touched the mouse pointer? Every time he moves, I will just put the mouse pointer in here. Then, if he touch the mouse pointer, let's say, I will intentionally, after I intentionally move the mouse pointer to Nemo, everything stops. So that's the purpose of a mouse pointer. So, alam niyo naman siguro na itinuro ko na last time ang if then blocks. So on this part, we're going to use that in order to stop Nemo. So let's try another one. So let's say he will glide 1 second to the mouse pointer, or let's say we will use let's say we will use the touching color, so that if he touch this color, he will stop. So let's try to pick this color. So in order to choose a color, you just need to click this and this button here, then choose what color would you like. Yan. Then every time na maita-touch niya yung color na yun, magsasabi siya ng I'm stuck for 2 seconds, then everything will stop. Let's see. Random position pala dapat, hindi sa mouse pointer. Yan. Every time napupunta siya sa random position, na-stuck siya kasi dumikit na yung color. Dumikit na siya sa color pink. Diba? Pink. So what if we want naman na yung color is touching another color? So we're just using this one. We're just gonna use this one. So let's say, para ma-stuck yung black area niya, we're just using this one. Yan. Then on this coral, we're just gonna, yan, para every time na dumikit yung black part ng body niya dito sa coral, may stuck siya. O, diba? Na-stuck siya. Kaso nga lang, dito sa may kulay pink. This another pink here. Yan. Doon siya na-stuck. Let's try it again. May stuck siya. Tagal niya dumikit eh. Let's see. Random position. Na-stuck na siya. Diba? That's how color to color when touching another color means. Now, we're going to proceed this one. Actually, it's just halos the same lang din siya. more likely, halos pares lang din siya. Pero, you're asking naman. And, sasagutin mo yun. Let's say, yung kanina. Balik lang natin. Yung kanina, let's say, color. Yan. Let's say, maglalagay tayo ng ask what's your name. Lagay natin to, then lagay natin another animals. Let's say, we're gonna use another fish. We need to use another fish, then let's just change it into yellow fish. Yan. Tapos nakalagay natin siya dito. Then, once na dumikit siya, dito, if yung fin niya dumikit dito kay Mr. Yellowfish, he will ask, what's your name? And wait, then we'll stop. Masyado mabilis kasi para mag-touch. O, diba? Nag-touch na, kaso nga lang sobrang bilis ng pag-glide niya. So, let's say, what's your name? Yellowfish. Yellowfin. Halos pares lang naman. O, diba? You're answering. Unlike this one, you're asking, and you're saying lang naman ng message. Unlike this one, you're asking, and you need an answer. Yan. So, we're moving on to our next. So, let's see. What's the purpose of... ito may answer din pala. Yan. Yellowfin, nasa taas. I forgot to turn this one on. Yan. Nakalagay yellowfin, kasi nga yellowfin yung sinagot natin after asking what's your name. Now, let's move on to another one. We're just going to remove this. So, let's say we will use the forever. Then, we're going to use the glide 1 seconds to mouse pointer. Then every time we click on it, pumupunta siya kay mouse pointer. Diba? And we don't want that kasi nga gagamit tayo ng sensing block. And kung gusto natin siyang paggawin ganito, pero we're going to use the sensing block. It's another method. So, we are going to use this one. To the mouse X and mouse Y. Ibig sabihin, yung position palagi ni mouse pointer, itong umiikot na to, and yung position niya na mouse X tsaka mouse Y is pupuntahan palagi netong ni duck. So let's say we're going to use the if and then method. If we're going to click this one, ang mouse down, ibig sabihin yan every time na I'm clicking the mouse. Yan. That's what we call mouse down. So, na-activate to kapag kakini-click natin yung mouse. So, if we're clicking the mouse, he should glide to our mouse pointer. Pero hindi yan. Ito pala. Yan. He should glide to our mouse pointer 1 second. So, lalagyan natin siya dito. Yan siya dito. So, ibig sabihin lang yan, every time na i-click ko yung mouse, mag-glide siya palagi sa mouse pointer. So, let's try it. Yan. Pag-click ko yan, pag-click ko to, diba, pumupunta siya sa kung saan ko siya i-click. Kasi, pupunta siya sa mouse X tsaka mouse Y. Ibig sabihin, ayun yung position ng mouse pointer mo. So, kapag click ko yan, pupunta siya rito. Then, pag click ko yan, pupunta siya rito. So, that's what it means by mouse X tsaka mouse Y. Ayun lang naman yung position netong mouse pointer. And, but yung meaning ng mouse down, ibig sabihin lang yan, if I'm clicking this one, it will activate what's inside of it. Yan, parang conditional lang siya. Ang condition para mag-active ang pag-glide ni Mr. Nemo, we need to click the mouse. So, yan lang yung purpose ng mouse down. Now, let's try another one. This one. Yan. This one. So, if we put there, yan. If we put here the set drag mode to draggable, it just means that we can drag Mr. Nemo, but not on this tile or this stage. Kasi we're not going to use this to drag Mr. Nemo. We're going to use this view mode. Yan. Para madrag natin si Nemo. So as you can see, hindi ko siya madrag. Oh. Every time na i-click ko siya, ayaw. We can drag Mr. Nemo. So, in order for us na ma-drag natin siya, so let's say, we're going to use the mouse down. So, if we're clicking the mouse, we can drag Mr. Nemo. Pero gagamit tayo ng if then else statement. Tanggalin ko to, palitan na lang pala natin ng when key is pressed. Yan. Alam niyo naman na siguro to kasi I've already teach you some of this on my previous lesson. It just basically means that every time I press the space bar on my keyboard, yan, kapag pinindot ko palagi yung space bar sa keyboard ko, ma-activate yung draggable mode. Yan, we can drag Nemo. But if we're not going to click the space bar on our keyboard, we will set this to not draggable para hindi natin siya ma-drag. So, pag inactivate ko siya dito, nadadrag natin siya kasi editing area to. Ito yung area wherein change natin kung saan yung position ni Mr. Nemo. Syempre, hindi tayo dito mag-drag. We're going to use the view mode or the full screen. Yan. Kasi dito yung mismong parang theater. Yan. Now, if I click Nemo, yan, I'm already clicking it. I can't drag him. Diba? Kasi, I'm not clicking the spacebar. Nakalagay kasi rito na if I press the spacebar, every time na i-press ko yun, I can drag Nemo. So, I'm going to press the key, spacebar. Oh, diba? If I press the key, spacebar, I can drag Nemo. But if we don't click the spacebar, we can't drag him. Diba? Ayaw. So, that's what the draggable means. Ito naman, itong natitira dito sa baba is basically just the turn on and turn off of the loudness in the timer. Kasi ang timer here is already started. Pero we can reset it naman. Yan. It is basically just to view the value of this one. So, yung loudness, kung ano yung sinasabi ko ngayon na naririnig dito, ayun yung higher. The higher na magsasalita ko, the higher the loudness value lalabas dito. So, yung sa timer naman, it just basically means that nagsimula na siya mag-timer. But if we reset this one, pabalik siya sa 0 every time na we reset this one. So, we can use this to race other or make a racing game. Pwede natin ito gamitin. So, ganun lang yung timer and yung loudness. So, as you can see, magalaw siya. No? So, we can change it naman every time na tinanggal ko to, ma-unview lang siya, mawawala lang siya sa view. So, we can use some of these blocks to modify. So, yun lang. So, I hope that you learned a lot from this lesson. So, on our next lesson, we are proceeding to some of the operator blocks. Yan. We're going to use some of these operating blocks. And on our next video, I will explain you on how to make variables. And stay tuned for our next videos. And I hope you learn a lot. I hope you'll learn a lot from this lesson. And that's all. Thank you.